Hi, we are here today to address a problem which falls under ethical banking. When Indian banks reject loan applications, 78% of customers receive vague reasons like credit policy or insufficient score. Customers cannot understand AI driven decisions, have no control over their data, and cannot tell if they were treated fairly. 300 million Indian banking customers face AI rejections they don't understand. 40% of elderly and rural customers are unfairly rejected due to algorithmic bias. This opacity erodes trust as customers can't tell if rejections are human or AI made. Here comes the solution: Lume AI, illuminating fairness and transparency in banking AI. This is India's first customer facing ethical and generative AI transparency platform that makes AI decisions clear, fair, and trustworthy. It translates complex credit decisions into natural language, show customers how to improve, and prove the system's fairness through AI synergy. Now let's go ahead and see what it looks like and what it does. Now, we've got two things. On the left side, we have got a replica of Bank Portal. And here, as soon as we install our Lume AI app, this is what it looks like. So we open it. And as soon as I install my Lume AI in my device, I actually have a unique number generated. And that unique number is the one which helps us integrate with the banking portal and our app. Now, let's go to the banking portal where you have got a couple of tabs. And on our Lume AI app, as soon as you log in, you do see that we have got a few stats and features. What are the most important features which Lume AI has that addresses the problem? The very first one is AI explainability. What it does is, so your bank actually tells you something like your loan was rejected, but it doesn't tell you why. It doesn't tell you the factors involved as to why the loan was rejected. Or if you have applied for a credit card, they denied it. But why did they deny it? Do they tell us? No. Lume AI will definitely tell us. Path to approval. All right, if my application was really denied of my or my credit card has not been issued, then what should I be doing? What are the approval or improvement paths? That is what Lume AI does. It also shows you what you have to do when it has been denied. Now, consent control. What is consent control? Consent control is where you have got few categories. It's in your hand to control what data you want to share and what you do not want to. And how do you do it? You just have a simple toggle. You toggle on, it's shared. Now, what happens when I share and what is not shared? So you click on the show details and you can see when enabled, your data is shared: credit history, payment patterns, defaults, account balances, trend, transaction categories, income sources, and stability. When disabled, what happens? What stops? Automatic credit scoring stops, no AI biased decision possible, manual review required, loan applications take longer, human underwrites, and cannot get instant loan approvals. So, underneath each category, the user can actually learn what happens when he shares and what happens when he doesn't, and accordingly choose. The control of giving consent is in his hand. Or maybe he just wants to delete his entire data, which is being there in the apps. So you can choose to do that as request data selection as well. Now, before we go ahead with further features, now let's see how these two work. Now, I will go ahead and give my Lume app ID here. That bank portal would automatically get my username and these customer consent preferences, which were nothing but the various consent controls we have had here. And now, let's say I want to apply for a loan. Say I want to apply for a home loan. I've got maybe applying for 5 lakhs. I've got 20,000 of monthly income. I have a pretty 600 score. My monthly deductions are, say, 12,000. My employment tenure, my digital footprint is pretty high. I've got an age of 32, location type urban, literacy high. And then the banker clicks analyze with AI. Now, what does he get from AI? He says your credit score is 600, 20,000 monthly income, you need much more, and hence he denies the loan. Now, let's check here what happens when he denies. So, the banker has denied the loan. We receive an instant notification over here. So it says latest decision HDFC personal loan 5 lakhs, tap to view. Now, what happens when we click on tap to view? We head to our AI explainability. So I click on tap to view. This is what my hub looks like. And this is the very first one which was denied. Now, the user doesn't really just see, oh, your loan was denied. He actually sees your loan application was denied due to credit score, monthly income, debt to income ratio. These are the key various decision factors. This was what was required, and this is what you have. Now, the LumeAI app doesn't leave it here. This stuff, the generative AI has worked beautifully to give him all these details. Now, it also gives you what are the improvement paths. Our generative AI implementation actually takes the user through the list of what all can he do in order to improve his path so that the decision card changes. So, what are the quick paths he can do? He can improve his monthly income. The most impactful is improve the credit score, and the fastest is reduce debt to income ratio. Combination of income and debt management is a 90% approval chance, 75% approval chance, and 50% approval chance. It also mentions what are the action steps. Seek a higher paying job while simultaneously cutting down. Use any additional income to pay off. How can I improve my credit score? Check credit report, pay down existing debts. And all these also work. You navigated from part to approval from here, but you can also go part to approval directly from the features. You see all these, and when you click on tab to see improvement paths, that is what you see. These are also available in various English and Hindi languages. All our features are available in English, Hindi, and Telugu languages, and this is what our beauty of generative AI of Loom does. Now, let's also trigger one more scenario of maybe bias. How do we actually see or the user know that the decision was biased? Now, let's say I've got a product solution of loan application. I've got home loan. Maybe I'm applying for 30 lakhs of home loan. Yeah, 30 lakhs. My credit score is pretty good, 700. My monthly income is also pretty good, maybe 2 lakhs. My deductions are around 30,000 or so. I've got a good employee tenure, good digital footprint. I've got a good urban and high and analyze with AI. What AI recommends is everything looks super good. Let's approve it. But then the banker goes ahead and says deny loan. Now, the notification is up here. This is denied. And here you see the alert potential bias detected. You can again navigate from here. But for now, let's navigate from here. Before that, did you see that these stats have changed? They were one extra bias which was detected, and hence it went from 3 to 4, and here it went from 13 to 14. So I go to AI explainability. Let's get back to English. And then here, when I click on full, it says bias detected, high risk, flagged for review. Critical, your loan application was denied despite meeting all eligibility criteria. Now, what is our app providing him to do? He can appeal this decision. And how does he appeal this decision? By this. So, when he clicks on submit appeal request, there's a notification that goes to the bank and a human intervention happens, or he can also contact the bank. Let's say submit appeal office, and that's when and the review will happen. So this is what it happens. So the AI explainability, actually, you can also filter them. You want to see what are the bias only, you want to see what are the denied ones, and what are the approved ones. There you go. That, and the next feature we have got is fairness analysis. So, this fairness analysis actually gives us a pretty good score of how fair the bank has treated us. So, for this particular user, we have got 75, which is good. We have seen just now we had a biased decision made by the banker, which is pretty bad. And this also lists what are the various biased decisions which were taken by the bank. As usual, you click on it and you'll head to AI Explainability Hub, and you can see in detail what has happened, and you can either appeal or deny. Now let's head to the next section called Explain My Profile. This profile, so I am a user, I've got connected to banks, but I do not know how a bank will perceive my profile. So explain my profile is a way of perception of bank, how bank perceives my profile. So according to your profile, you've got an AI trust score of 50 out of 100. your strengths. It also mentions what are the strengths. You have an average credit score of 650. Your average monthly income is 1,58,333. What are the areas that you have to improve in order for you to be better in your banking world? What is the data influencing your profile, approval rate, total loan applications, average monthly income, and how this affects you? You can request profile review, which would be a notification to the bank where it would be a human manual review. You can send request, the notification is sent. And let's head back to the next feature. Personalized offers, these are the same offers which you see a navigation happens from the AI explainability hub. So these are the various offers you have got. You can filter based on what kind or what category offers you want to see. Right now we have got 31 total offers, 8 pre-approved and 16 credit products. So let's say I choose any specific offer. Premium credit card with 5% cashback because I have filtered with credit codes, which I have got 8 offers for. I can click on details and here I can say not interested and the offer is gone. Now I've got 7 credit offers. I can click to choose accept and that's been accepted and the bank will contact you soon. Now, this was what the personalized offer page does. Like you see, every page has 3 languages you can try and read it. Now, the next one, if you want to see, is the dashboard. This dashboard is like an overall view of what are the total decisions, how many banks you have got connected, how many decisions have been made. You will have a group by decision. You've got 12 decisions from HDFC Bank, 4 have approved, 8 are denied, and 0 are there. How many are the bias? You see the small exclamation? Those are the bias decisions happened by the bank. So, this is a dashboard of your profile. Now let's check more features. What more features do I have? There are many banking jargons and terms which many of our Indian population do not understand. Let's say, for example, my mom. She doesn't understand most of these terms. Credit score, what is it? What are the various banking products? How home loan, how does that get approved? What are the loan types? So we have got pretty good financial literacy for the person who has this Lume AI app, and he can get it in any language he wants, English, Hindi, or Telugu. He can pick and choose what he wants. Let's get back to English. You have also got chatbot. We'll come back to that in a minute. Now, document validation. You can actually choose that you want to validate your PAN card. Let's say I will enter a valid PAN card here and say validate PAN. So it will actually pick up where it does and you see that. So you can do your various document validations over here. And now we head back. We also have got a link to regulatory compliance, like the compliance overview, whether it's Indian or international, what are the various guidelines of RBI. You can check those in particular features of this Lume AI app. What are the Europe guidelines? And this also, again, is in multiple languages. This is the compliance regulatory overview. And we've got something called decode message. Now, what decode message says is, so you get a specific message to your from your bank, say your loan application is denied due to score. This is the vague response which we receive from the bank. Now I click with decode with AI. Let's see what it does. This is what its analysis is. Was denied due to your credit score is too low. Severity moderate. Main reason, specific factors. What you can do. Check your credit code, expected timelines, reduce credit balance, everything. So this is how you can decode a vague bank message. Now to speaking about chatbot. Chatbot, you can either access from here or we have got this here as well. This is the chatbot symbol over here. I click on it. Again, you can do English, Hindi, and Telugu. Let's see. Maybe I want to ask, uh, what is credit score? Your credit score is 650. It reflects your credit versus a high score. Okay. Now say, do I have any denied applications? You have 8 denied applications. Can you give me reasons? So it gives you all the reasons which were there in your profile. I can also ask this in Hindi. Let's say मेरा credit score कितना है? Score is 650. Now I click to choose Hindi, and here I would say ignore the keyboard typing in English itself, but it's Hindi. मेरा credit score कितना है? आपका credit score 650 है. कितने लोन एप्लीकेशंस अप्रूव हुए हैं? आपके 12 लोन आवेदनों में से 4 आवेदन स्वीकृत हुए हैं. Now let's try Telugu, okay? What shall we ask? నా స్కోర్ ఎంత ఉంది? ఇం ఇంప్రూవ్ చేయాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? ఈ క్రెడిట్ స్కోర్‌ని మెరుగుపరచడానికి కొన్ని సూచనలు. చెల్లింపులు సమయానికి చెల్లించండి. మీ బిల్లులు మరియు రుణాలు చెల్లింపులు. ఎన్ని అప్లికేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి? ఎన్ని తిరస్కరించారు? So this is how it works. This chatbot is like your partner, which would help you understand everything. These are just a few samples. You can actually ask it whatever you want, anything from the financial literacy you want to learn, any jargons, how do you want to do it, what you want to do it, improvement parts, everything you can speak about it. It's like your backing partner. Now let's also get to what is new to Liam AI. Now, not everybody would know what it is. As soon as I log in or install this app, I might want to know what is new to Lume AI. So here is where we speak what is Lume to AI. Bank makes decision, you get an instant alert. Our app explains it in simple words. It will suggest the actionable steps. You have got an AI assistant which helps 24 by 7 and fairness monitoring. And why do you trust Lume AI? Is whatever you've seen. We have 100% transparent, privacy first, always free, and built for you. Customer first. Now, the last feature which I want to explain is this fraud detection. This particular fraud detection is actually for the banker. Let's say I've got here synthetic identity fraud detection, right? So maybe I'll enter uh, a PAN card. Maybe just let's say Rajesh Kumar, and I do enter the same one. MG Road, Bangalore, 5 something, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Aadhaar card for the same person. So the banker would have a user's details, right? And he will also try and upload, say, I will upload. So this is a PDF which I've got. If you see, and then that particular PDF is the multiple fraud PDF. The reason I named it is because it actually has limited. Let me show you what it actually has. So now we click Analyze with Loom AI. Now, what happens is when the banker actually clicks on Analyze with Loom AI, we have a fraud detection engine which runs in our Loom AI code, and there it analyzes. So, this is a PAN card, this is the Aadhaar card. We have got address mismatch, which is very right. We have got critical risk. Why? Because the credit file age, there is an identity verification issue. So, this is what the PDF which we uploaded looked like. So, if you can see, it is clearly very weird and reeks of fraudulence. So that's what the banking port app also did. So the our Lume AI app, actually helps banker as well to analyze when it's fraudulent stuff. So this was all about Lume AI. So concluding, Lume AI empowering the underserved. It transforms confusion into clarity and rejection into opportunity. For the first time, 50 million underserved customers, especially those from rural and elderly segments, gain insight to decisions that were jargons. By bridging human understanding with machine intelligence, Lume AI is building trust, confidence, inclusion, and sustainability in India's AI driven banking ecosystem, with scalability to reach every corner of the nation. Generative AI, Lume AI, happiness and transparency. Thank you.